Today I'm going to make cheese enchiladas with chile con carne enchilada sauce. This is going to be good. To get started, I'm going to work on my chile con carne gravy. It's basically a ground beef meat enchilada gravy. I'm starting with a pound of 80/20 ground beef. If you use anything leaner, you might have to add a tablespoon or so of cooking oil. Now, the seasonings, I'm going to go with 1 tablespoon of beef bouillon powder. I'm also going to be adding 2 cups of water. Now, in place of the bouillon powder and 2 cups of water, you can actually substitute it with low sodium beef broth if you prefer. I'm also going to use 2 tablespoons of light chili powder, a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Here I have a combination of ground cumin seeds with black peppercorns. Here I have a tablespoon of dehydrated minced onion. You could sub that with a 1/2 teaspoon of granulated onion powder. Here I have a 1/2 teaspoon of granulated garlic powder. And this is just going to be an easy chile con carne enchilada gravy. I'm going to render out most of the fats, and just combine everything. Okay, so my ground beef, it's cooked, and as you can see, it has rendered a lot of fat, which is why I'm not going to need to add cooking oil. But like I said, if you're using like an 85-15 meat to fat ratio or anything leaner, you may need to add cooking oil into the mix, because now my all-purpose flour is going to create the roux for this chile con carne gravy. And I am going to combine, mix, and cook this for like a minute. Some people may say it needs to cook longer. Sure, go for it. I think a minute's fine. I just want to make sure that everything is combined and cooked. Add 2 cups of water and combine well. It's going to lower the temp of your pan. That's okay. It'll give you time to just mix, combine everything well. And then you'll want to bring it back up to a simmer, and then it'll thicken. And once it's thickened, it's ready. You can taste it for seasoning and salt, adjust to your preference. Like I always say, I don't have your taste buds, so just adjust it to your preference. Okay, so as you can see, it has completely thickened. And it is ready for these enchiladas. So I'm just gonna shut off the heat and set it aside until I'm ready to use it. Okay, now I'm going to put these cheese enchiladas together. Okay, so I've prepped my corn tortillas to make them soft and pliable. You can pass them through hot grease, which I have done before. You can lightly oil them and pop them into the microwave for 1.5 minutes to soften them. It all works. Whatever method you use, it'll work. So here I actually have portioned out cheese, Colby Jack cheese, and that's what I'm going to make with these enchiladas, these cheese enchiladas, and just give it a roll, place it right there, and I'm just gonna continue the process. Now, in all, I'm using about 12 to 13 ounces of a combination of Colby Jack and cheddar cheese. Use the cheese of your choice. There we go. And these are still kind of hot. Now I'm going to pour over all of my chile con carne. Okay. I'm going to spread it out. Make sure everything's coated. If you want extra cheese, you want things cheesier, you can feel free to adjust ratios in this recipe, especially when it comes, like I said, to seasoning and salt. It'll work. Okay. There we go. Now, here I'm taking, this is about 3 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. And I'm just gonna top it. Okay. Okay, now here comes the part where it could be controversial. I like to add diced onion on top. My son doesn't like it, so what I do is I'll just do half. I'll do half of the pan with the freshly diced onion. You can skip that part, it's optional, but I don't know if this is like a Texas thing or what. I love the onion like that. So now I'm gonna cover with foil. This is going to bake covered for 20 minutes in a 400-degree Fahrenheit oven. You could do 375, I do that as well, but we're sort of in a hurry today, so 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, these are done, so we're gonna carefully take these out. And once you take them out, everything's melty and gooey, you can serve. Looks amazing. So I like to serve enchiladas with Mexican rice and salad on the side. I will link my Mexican rice recipe video, which is easy. I have several and it's so good. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.